Right, hi everyone, it's Bob from Greybeard Models. Welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody out there is well. I know there's been some uh, weather events, big weather events around the world, floodings and storms and all of that sort of stuff. And I hope that those of you that are here, and I hope everyone is okay and coping well, or as well as can be expected with all that stuff going on. um Here in the UK, well, we've just had seem to have endless weeks of rain, and then we've just had a couple of days that have been glorious, certainly down here in sunny South London. So anyway, I was going to do so. Yeah, I hoped to just get a quick update um, on the Universal Carrier and what we've been up to. So without further ado, let's go over to the bench. Right, so here we are, bottom of the hole. Most of the parts in, got the rear axle in place and the leading wheels, pulleys, whatever you call them, in place. Um, Everything's in there. The next stage is to start doing some serious weathering on it. The different wheel assemblies have been made up, and I've marked them with masking tape, just to ensure that I've got the right set of wheels with the right set of wheels. They're marked up the same as in the instructions. It just makes life easier. The other thing that I've now done, we've done the rear of the carrier, and I've fitted the exhausts and painted those, and given that, and they'll be ready for weathering once we start putting the rear end together. So they're done. The various bits of the exhaust pipes are all done. They're in the little tub, and I've got some more little bits and pieces there that are all painted, ready to go. This is the spare wheel. They're all ready to go. The rear of the driver's section, that bulkhead is now done and ready for detailing, and then a bit more paint. Top of the engine compartment, that's all painted and ready to be fitted. And now starting to get some more body parts. That sounds good, doesn't it? Some more body parts prepared for paint. So I'll get on and do all of that, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so what I'm doing at this stage is starting to do the tracks. So there's two types. That type there, which is a type Z according to their instructions, and that type there, which is a type Y. All of the track parts came in one bag. Move that out of the way. And so what I did was essentially took all of the Z type, put them in that bag, and then I had all of the Y type in this bag. So the Y type have all been taken out, and there's a few left, and so I've now trimmed off all the parts and got them into the various pots. The only thing that I've noticed with the actual tracks is they will need a bit of dressing. There's a little bit where they've been trimmed off of the sprue. There's a little bit of dressing to do. What is it, 167 of those and 167 of the Zs. So it's a long, slow process of essentially cutting the, where's my cutters gone? Oh, there they are. Right, essentially cutting the parts off the sprues, putting all the pins in that one, and all the track pieces in that one, carrying on, just cutting them off bits of sprue. And what I'll do is I'll put all of them into the various pots and then go through them and tidying them up and whatnot, which will take ages. So in the meantime I am going on and doing other stuff, but yeah, that's the tracks. So anyway, I'll be back to you in a moment. Well, I'll do this handheld, so it might be a bit shaky and blurry, but as you can see, I've got the box there for the F30 truck, the wireless radio, wireless truck, which I'm working on. I've got the universal carrier there, that's sitting there with the wheels on. That's coming along quite nicely. I've got a whole batch of parts from the universal carrier here on the bench. They're ready for paint, so I've got those all set up for black primer. I've got this lot here, that's all set up for black primer as well. I've got some bits there from the truck. Yeah, those bits are like yeah. This is from the F30 truck. They're all black primer, so I'm going to paint those at the same time as I do the black primer on the universal carrier. These parts here are from the F30 truck. They're all prepped. They're going to be done in grey primer. Got lots of these little plastic tubs that we spoke about before, and then I've got the chassis there of the F30 truck. That's sitting there. I've done some bits on that, and the next bit is the most boring thing I could ever imagine doing, and that's putting together. These are the tracks for the universal carrier. So I'll just show you a bit of how I've made this, and because my hand's shaking, I'm gonna I'm just gonna go and put the camera on the stand. Right, so as I didn't have a track jig, I made one. What I've done here is got a couple of pieces of what essentially is like plastic RSJs, if you like. So essentially what I've done is glued one in place and then spaced it out using the tracks, spaced it all out, and then I can then put the tracks together, and they've got a set here that are already together. They've got the pins in, so what I'll do is I'll carry on and make a long line of them, and then got to decide about how I'm going to do it with the pins. But yeah, the spacing is essentially the frogs, I think they're called, on the bottom of the tracks. So I've gone along and basically put a number of them in place, and then run this second piece of RSJ in parallel to it, and then I'll get everything all lined up. And what I intend to do is to sort of make, using the instructions, is to make a section. Well, first and foremost, I can do this straight section here at the bottom. So to get that measurement right, I'm going to have to put the carriages onto the hull. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll use that as a guide, and then I can do the straight section, and then bring the next section up and over the sprocket, and then the other section up and over the idler, and then work on the piece that goes across the top. And obviously it's got a pulley wheel there that will stop the track from sagging too much. But anyway, that's how we're going to go about it. And I'll see you once I've done it. But it's taking ages, because this is all the track sections, but there's 3 sprue nubs on each one, and they're proving to be of, well, I think I'd probably have to have to file those and sand those down just to make sure that they're smooth and everything goes together right. Anyway, I'll crack on with this, and I'll get back to you shortly. Right, so I've got this lot are all essentially glued together, and this lot are the next lot that I'm going to put together and then join them together. I did a little count up so that I've got a bit of a scale going on here with everything joined together. That should be about 70. I think I said there was 167 in the length. So I've got all of this lot to go yet, and all the pins are there. And I'm going to press on with this. But anyway, that's where I am with the universal carrier. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it's useful to you. And I think I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.